Remember, do not try this at home. We are training. Yeah.
You know, it's that like one little part is not quite right. Like, do you let it go or do you fix it? You fix it, right? It's like my dad was a builder and he's like, yeah, you're off a 1/4 inch there. By the time you get to the end of the house, it's 3 inches. All right, I think now we're ready. Everyone move down. Okay, I think now we're ready. Maite.
Shutsujin!
And our second song is called Kachidoki, which means victory. We won the war. So Silk Daiko is from the small town of Nomura, and if you were here for the last set of Fushisho Daiko, we played a piece called Otoizumo, where we're kind of leaning over the drum and doing big movements. That was the men's song that the men in the village play. This is the song that the women play, so it's a very different feel to it. It's a little bit more graceful. The movement is very different, and what they're celebrating for this song is their the two things that this village is famous for: silk and milk. So it's up in the hillside. There's a lovely river that goes through, which actually last summer flooded terribly. So a big part of the village was flooded. Lots of damage. We saw pictures with our Facebook friends that live there. Quite devastating. But they've managed managed to, you know, repair a lot of the things. None of the drums were damaged. You know, they're like, don't worry, the drums are fine. It's like, well, that's good, but we want to make sure all the people are fine as well. So they carry silk when we're holding our bachi. When we hold our bachi like this, we're carrying silk, and here we're carrying milk. They have a really beautiful museum in Nomura that is dedicated to their silk industry. So they have really beautiful tapestries and kimono that they have on display there. So we hope you enjoy Silk Daiko. We always play this and think of our dear friends in Nomura, and we are looking forward to going back next summer and hope to touch base with them again. So we hope you enjoy Silk Daiko.
159.
Thank you very much. Next, we are setting for Hyuga. Hyuga was taught to us back in 2009 by Takeru Masushita, who is the lead drummer for Yamato, or was at the time. And he moved here to Phoenix for a year to study at the Motorcycle Institute because his great love is motorcycles. And he contacted, he actually contacted Phoenix Taiko Kai through the website and said, "Hey, I play a little bit of taiko. Can I come see what you do and join you?" And we're like, "Sure, come on." So he came and we played, and he was like, "Oh no, just a little bit." And we could kind of tell he knew a little bit more than a little bit, And every time we said, "Well, can you play? Do you know miyake?" "Yeah, a little bit." Do you know this?" "A little bit." Always choto. I think it took 6 months for us to to kind of stalk him and go online and go, "Oh." He was just always so very humble and really epitomized the importance of working together. He's very good. He's a marvelous musician and marvelous taiko drummer, but he managed to seamlessly fit in with all of us and help us all rise to a greater level. And before he moved back to Japan to continue touring with Yamato, his passport is to be envied. It's one of those really big fat ones. He taught this to us. So we played every year, and he was here 2 years ago to join us because it's one of his really fond memories of America is playing Matsuri and playing taiko with us. So we were very lucky that he came back 2 years ago to play this. But we want to thank Takeru Masushita, and hopefully some of these pictures and videos go online, and we will make him proud. So we hope you enjoy Hyuga, which translates to mean face towards the sun.
Come on, take.
All right, so again, logistics, moving drums around. All right, next piece we're going to play for you is called Zanshin Matsuri. Zanshin is kind of a martial arts term. It kind of means to always be prepared for what is next. So if you think about martial arts, right, you do a kata, you can't just like, oh, okay, that's done. It's always preparing for what's next. So kind of life is kind of like that too. You can't go, okay, I'm all settled, I got this all figured out, life is good, because there's always something else going to toss you. You're going to get tossed a curveball, right? And Matsuri, who knows what Matsuri means? Festival, right? Because this is right here, Matsuri. So when we say Matsuri festival, we're saying festival in two different languages to make sure everyone's clear on what it is. So Zanshin Matsuri means festival. And this is a piece that I wrote. We had a stage show that we did last year and a half ago called Zanshin. And so this is a piece that I wrote, and I had a lot of fun with it because I really tried to incorporate all the very different instruments. So before I had done a little introduction about the shime and the chus, but we have additional instruments coming out here as well. So hope you enjoy Zanshin Matsuri.